Now. Now, the man who owns this farm doesn't know about you. As soon as I've gone, make sure there's nobody about, then down to the end of the track, through the gate and into the field. It's opposite the barn, the gate. But it's in full view of anybody working in the orchard. So be careful.
I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me.
Once you're through the gate, there is a hedge on your left which hides you. Follow the hedge till you come to a stream at the bottom. Understood?
Down the track, right through the gate opposite. Keep to the hedge on the left, and there's a stream.
Walk along the stream. If you keep in it, it is half a meter deep at most. Then you cannot be seen.
Yeah, which direction?
The right, the way the stream flows. After about 400 meters, there is a picket gate and a path on your left. Go through there, and in 300 meters, you come to the back of a house. They are expecting you.
Got it.
Good luck.
Last lap now.
You know, we didn't thank that froggy.
Wasn't time.
All the same, I think we should have thanked him.
We'll thank him after the war. Come on.
You know, there's still far too many possibilities.
Well, let's narrow it down.
How?
Well, which house has been buying more food than usual? Either on the ration or the black market, doesn't matter which. Has there been more activity than you'd expect? We've had visitors from outside the area. Shouldn't be difficult.
No, but it would all take time.
Of course.
We know it was an old house. Every time the old oak door below me creaked open, my heart leapt into my mouth. Was it the Gestapo?
So an old house and more than one story.
Or a loft. Did you check on the doctors?
Yes, there are 4 doctors in this area. Well, 5 if you include Saint-Angras. Now, 3 of them have built their own houses within the past 10 years. The 4th lives in a bungalow, so there's no loft. And the 5th is a bachelor. No wife, no children. Well, at least not around here.
And that's all?
Well, there is old Dr. Paquette.
Paquette? Marat?
He's retired. He's an eccentric. He lives by himself and breeds butterflies.
Well, there's the bit about the German. Oh, yeah, as the German walked up the path, not only the dogs barked in protest, but the cows started bellowing too. It was as if the whole place was protesting against the conquest of their beloved country.
Yes, I noticed that.
Well, how many people around here keep cows?
Just about everyone. Except doctors. Well, it's hardly hygienic, is it? A doctor keeping a cow. He keeps pigs, too, isn't there? Isn't there something in there about eating a pork chop and trying to forget that 2 days before, the supplier of my chop had woken me at dawn, grunting below my little window? And I presume he doesn't mean that the doctor was grunting at dawn.
So Marat isn't a doctor?
No.
All right, then what about this? As I turned to leave, Dr. Marat pressed a package into my hand, crisp French bread and fresh farm butter that had been given him as a payment.
But it saves taxes. A lot of the peasants pay their bills that way, even to doctors.
You just said he isn't a doctor.
That's right, and he isn't a farmer either. Farmers round here don't go around giving each other butter and wine.
Well, what else is there? He can't be a shopkeeper, not with cows and pigs. A peasant. A fairly rich peasant.
Oh, perhaps. But in my experience, mind you, I'm speaking as a Parisian, but in my experience, the French peasant is selfish, greedy, grasping, and avaricious. That'd be a most unusual peasant who'd help to hide an escaping prisoner. Except, of course, for a very large sum of money. And the American wasn't even a relative. They do sometimes hide relatives. Of course, they still charge them, but slightly less.
So, we're back where we started.
I wouldn't say that.
1, 2, 3, go. Ah, that's it. This is big paper. That's it. Paper. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, go. That's 1 to me. 26, 25. First get 30. 1, 2, 3, go. Ah, 26 all. 26 all. 1, 2, 3.
Why don't they do something? They probably are, but they might tell us day after bloody day.
1, 2, shut up! Yeah, 28, 27.
They said we were to keep quiet.
Oh, for God's sake, there's only the family out there. No one can hear us.
We're not supposed to open that!
Oh, Tommy! Hold on, old man.
You have to go.
No, I don't have to.
stay with me tonight?
No.
Why not?
I'm tired of creeping upstairs. I am tired of being secretive. Albert!
Yes, I know.
Why don't you come back with me?
I can't leave her tonight.
Can you ever?
Get out.
All right, all right.
I thought Germans never slept.
What do you want?
Well, I know where the house is.
Where is it?
How much is it worth?
Oh, yeah, I've been on to Berlin. It's all agreed. 1,000 francs for each German.
Yes, well, I wouldn't be surprised if the British wouldn't pay me more. Not to tell you, that's a decision that I've got to make. Who's more likely to win the war?
There's no question of who's going to win the war.
Oh, you think so? But I only know who's going to lose it, and that's France.
The future of France is as an ally of Germany.
In the 1,000-year Reich.
Yes.
Yes, well, I don't expect to live for 1,000 years. And if France is going to be an ally of Germany, then I don't think that I particularly want to.
I demand that you tell me that address.
You're not in a position to demand anything.
It was agreed.
I can change my mind. They're growing back now, but the Gestapo pulled them out for me.
I'm a Luftwaffe officer, not Gestapo.
They wanted to know the name of a man who'd knifed a German seaman, but I didn't tell them.
Did you know it?
Perhaps. You see, I'm a patriotic Frenchman. But the question is, what is France?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I mean, is France a self-appointed, stiff-necked brigadier living in London who thinks that he's a reincarnation of Joan of Arc? Or is France a geriatric hero surrounded by crooks down here in Vichy? Personally, I don't think that it's either.
You said you would help me.
To catch smugglers, yes. Not airmen. It's all right. I will help you.
You can have the money as soon as the airmen are taken.
I don't want the money.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, just a little souvenir. Like this.
That is part of my uniform.
Yes, well, surely you can always get another one. I might even put it in a picture frame next to a cross of Lorraine that someone once gave me.